Hey guys, Josh Carter here with OneObjective. In today's video, we're going to be going over our new Keel Protector XL, a little bit longer than our original. We're going to show you how to install it, so stay tuned. Alright guys, like I said, we're going to be going over the OneObjective Keel Protector XL. This Keel Protector is 30 inches long. It's 2 3/4 wide. It's the same width as our other Keel Protector. Our other Keel Protector is only 18 inches long. So this one is almost double the size. And like I say, it's for those boats that's got the real long, sharp keels. It's easier to work with. You got a little bit longer area to cover the, little bit longer material there to cover the area you're trying to cover. So, but anyways, we're gonna go in and show you how to install this. We did add a 3M primer. We've gotten a lot of questions about that. When to use it and all that. So I'm going to show you in this video how we do it. But first off, you want to make sure you put your Keel Protector out in the sun on the pavement or the concrete or whatever. You want that rubber to get soft. Makes it easier to work with when applying it. So like I say, make sure you put it in the sun somewhere on the concrete. And then after you're done installing this, I would wait a good, say 5 to 6 hours. Leave the boat out in the sun if you can. Let it, get warm. If you need to use a heat gun to help it adhere a little bit, you can. Don't get it overly hot. But like I say, putting it out in the sun, getting it warm will help also adhere to it. So anyways, let's go ahead and show you what all comes with it and what all you're going to need to install it. Okay, so you're going to get your Keel Protector. It's going to come in the package. You're going to get this. It's a 3M primer. And then you're also going to have a OneObjective sticker that comes along with it. What you're going to need is get some acetone. Do not, and we talked about it in the last video, do not use alcohol. Alcohol actually has a little bit of a residue, and this is also coming from another company that James worked for. When they were installing using double-sided tapes or any adhesives or anything like that, those companies even said don't go with alcohol, because on the plastic materials it leaves a residue. Glass, it isn't so bad. It'll actually evaporate, and it's not as bad on glass as it is on plastic. So make sure you get some acetone. We'll supply this, and then also want to just make it note that if you use any kind of 303 material, cleaners on your boat, we can't guarantee this is going to stick. 303 gets into the plastic, gets into the pores, and it's kind of like it kind of leaves like a residue on it. Not something that you could actually see, but as it gets hot, it kind of seeps to the top. And if you're wiping your boat down all over, I can't guarantee you this is going to stay stuck. So, but it also says on the website, if you use any 303 UV protectants or anything like that, it's not guaranteed it's going to stick on that. But anyways, let's get to the install. Like I say, you're also going to need some sandpaper. If you got a brand new boat, you should be fine, but just go over and make sure you ain't got no gouges or anything like that that's going to cause any issues when installing. So let's go ahead, check it over. I already cleaned the hole, so this has already been cleaned. I am going to go and sand a spot on it, and then I'll go back and clean it. You can use like a Windex, just spray on, wipe it down real good, keep cleaning it, get all the soapy stuff off, and then like I say, wipe it down with, get you a little bit of acetone on a rag or a paper towel, whatever you got, and just wipe it down really good. It ain't got to be like heavy. Don't gotta just gob the acetone on a rag. It's just damp. Wipe it down real good. Make sure it's good and clean. All the oils are off the surfaces. And then we're gonna add the 3M primer. So, anyways, let's get to it. So when you're putting this Keel Protector on, I like to start about midways. Especially with the longer one you got here, you can go about midways here on your hull and just working on down, but you want to start from one end and work your way to the other. So it's a lot easier if you got something where you can pick it up, put it on a bucket or whatever, where you can get on the ground and just kind of work this thing in. So let me go ahead. I got a couple little spots on the bottom here that I want to work out on the sides. Now it don't necessarily in the middle of the hole have to be so bad unless you got like real thick gouges that you can sand out, mainly on the sides where the tape's gonna stick. So let's go ahead and get to it. This is just regular sandpaper. Just trying to knock off just the top there. Nothing crazy. Something else you can do too is take, if you got a real thick one, just take you a thin little razor blade and just trim that edge. Don't go down deep. You just want to knock that edge off of it. I don't really have too many bad spots in my boat. I got a couple right here. Taking it off there. Yeah, it ain't too bad. So I'm gonna wipe this down. We'll go with some water, clean it up, and then we're gonna go with the acetone. Take this, get some on your paper towel there. Get them out there. And you're just gonna wipe, like I say, where the tape's gonna go. And I'll do it several times. Now you can see some of the dirt that was on there. I actually wiped it off with this, cleaned it off, soap and water. So it's still pulling a lot of that dirt and grime out of there. So the acetone does a really good job getting it clean. Like I said, you don't need a whole lot. See, it's still get some off of there. So we'll go over it several times, just a little bit, just enough that dampens the rag, the paper towel. Take this 3M primer. I will tell you, this stuff can be a little sticky if you get it on your hands. Just, wash your hands good when you're done. But it just comes like on a little foam piece. Take it, and right where you're gonna be sticking your keel protector on, and I'll drop it in the grass. You're gonna wipe it all down. Now I will say it's a lot easier if you can flip your boat over. But on some of these bigger boats, you gotta take everything out. If you got it on a trailer or whatever, it's a lot tougher to do that. So, you might just have to just get it off the ground enough. But you're gonna wanna lay down so you can make sure you're getting it, lined up perfect. So anyways, we got that on. I'd say wait about a minute, depending on how hot it is where you're at. Right now it's hot, so I'm just gonna grab it and go ahead and grab the keel protector and start putting it on now. But I mean, my hands, they're sticky now. So it's gonna sit in the sun. Grab it, it's good and soft. Take it, peel your, all right, well, like you can see here, you got like a little center line that goes down this. I always try, that's my lineup mark. I try to keep that center of the boat the whole way down. So, but it's also good to, if you want, you can mark you a spot where you want it to sit, like how high you want it to come. I already have a visual spot here that I want to cover, so you got it started on there. Now I'm just gonna try to work it straight. So you're gonna wanna, as you're working it on there, you wanna work your sides down. Pulling it, stretching it a little tight, not too tight, and just keep working all your sides. You don't want to push it on there and then go back and work everything, because then you won't be able to roll your sides on. You'll have like a gap. So you want to start from one end and work it all the way back. Just pushing it on, making sure it's all they're pretty straight. All right, got it on there. Let's go through. Keep working it in. You can also get those little rollers if you want. You don't have to, or you can just push up against it and roll it on. But like I say, if you keep it, in the sun and get it good and hot before you put it on, put your 3M primer on, this thing is not going anywhere. Clean it good and use the 3M primer. Work it in good on each side. Like I said again earlier, start here, and start easing it down. If you got it flipped upside down, that's where it makes it easier. You just stick it on here and you just start easing it down, because once you get to this bend here, that's where you're going to start having where it's going to try to bow out. So if you go through and just put it all the way on and then try to come back and work it, you're not going to be able to work out the bend. So just start here and work your way down, and then once you get past the bend here and get it all on both sides, and then you can just go ahead and work it the rest of the way back. It's super simple. It shouldn't take you much more than 15-20 minutes to put it on. Some people, it might be quicker, but you know, by the time you do your prep time, cleaning it, drying it, and having the keel protector sit in the sun, it shouldn't take you no more than 15-20 minutes. All right, guys, hope this helped you with the install of the kayak keel protector, the XL. Like I say, we did add the 3M primer to it, so we had a lot of questions on what that was for. That is the last step before you put your keel protector on, after everything's clean. So anyways, we just wanted to update the video on how to install it and also talk about the new XL. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please share it with your friends. Also, you can find a link in the bottom in the descriptions to where you can buy this at, and also check out more things we have to offer on OneObjectiveBF.com. Also, check out our shows on Sundays. If you've missed any of our shows, you can go to iTunes, Stitcher, Podbean, or you can also check them out on our YouTube channel, and we have them on our website. So anytime we come out with a new show, we have links on our website to our shows on YouTube. Anyways, guys, we'll talk to you later. Y'all have a great weekend. See you on the water.